This is my first ever debut solo album, and the title track is called I Just Wanna Dance. It's an EP, it's filled with 6 tracks, and this whole album concept, I just wanted it to be kind of a transition into the next chapter of my music career. I wanted it to be chill and natural. So if you listen to my songs, I think you can get a chill vibe. So I've always wanted to be a solo artist since I was 15 and came to this company, looking up to Boa 선배님. But doing Girls' Generation, being a part of the group for 9 years, I have had a really good experience and lots and lots of, stage/production experiences that made it totally easier to transition into a musician alone. This album has been in the works since maybe last summer. I mean, we set a date for last year, but I kind of wanted it to be perfect, and I'm more into the summer type of setting, so I waited till the spring. So almost close to a year. Difficulties in putting this album together, definitely learning to work out of my comfort zone and learning to really push limits and kind of, test out something different and want to create something differently, especially since I've started writing music myself. And it is really nerve-wracking to put out music that you've written on your own. Like, it's different when you're like having people in the studio say, oh, it's good, and then once it's out, it's totally nerve-wracking. So that was definitely nerve-wracking and kind of difficult, but something I'm very proud of. And the fun part of this production was I got to take a lot of time, and I got to really kind of focus just on the music, because I've always mainly wanted to put out really, really good music. Like, of course, all the other music and albums we've put together was very me in my teenage years, but this is something I really wanted to do in my late 20s, which I am heading towards too. So yes, that's what's fun. So What Do I Do is the first ever self-written track from me and from Girls' Generation, because I was lucky enough to have Sooyoung as my lyricist. What Do I Do was put together maybe last year, and I'm still really having trouble transitioning the lyrics into Korean. And I asked my company to help out with the Korean lyrics after I wrote it. And it was fate, because Sooyoung's lyrics went through, and I was so excited because she knows me best. She gets to portray my situation in her perspective, because she was, there in the situation where she's always there in my life. So it was nice to have someone who can really relate and want to write my story in a very, very nice way, because some pronunciations are still a little difficult when hitting a note, and she really focused on making the lyrics and the notes match and sounding really pretty. So thank you, Sooyoung. I have had so much support from friends, family, label mates, and people and friends from outside the company. But when I first released this album, immediately at 12 a.m., Boa 선배님 called me. So I was really shocked, because, she's someone I've looked up to my whole entire career. And she was like, I'm so happy for you and proud of you. So that was really, really satisfying. And, everyone from, Shiny, EXO, Red Velvet, I have everybody's love from this company, Super Junior. Hicharo Oppa came to my promotion today as well. But I'd have to say, out of everybody, my roommate, who has been my roommate for the past 12 years, has been a big part of this project, this production, because she has seen me through every situation through this process, and that would be Taeyang. Of course.